there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Not a fan of the Russ Wilson era in Denver?
No, I was. I support everyone.
He
Except for
could've-
Teddy Bridge. Fuck that guy.
Did you get a Yoon?
Nah, t-shirt Yoon.
Oh, I mean, that's
counts.
I feel like he could have been so good for Denver, though. Like, it had the writings on the wall, Sean Payton, and just shat the bed.
He just, in the big moment, kind of. I mean, they went on that run, but his first year, his first year was a disaster. He was hurt, and the second year was the best.
The Hackett era.
Sean P.
Hackett era.
Sean P. did the best he could, but the Hackett hire was 100% thinking Rodgers was coming.
And he did not.
That was bad.
And Rodgers, that's a whole different issue.
Just had the uni on for the piggy boys out there.
Get him early, get him often. Yeah, I mean, Rodgers, I think, was it us or Josh? It might have been on Josh last pub. We were talking about how steep the drop-off, how fast the decline of Rodgers. And it's like he got hurt, and it's like...
I mean, he had a decent year last year. Like for an NFL quarterback, not for his standards.
Exactly.
Right, right.
It's hard to not hold him to his old standard. But
Right.
yeah, I guess you got a point there, yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
But he said today it's going to be his last year.
Did he?
Or it feels like it's his last year.
Do you think he actually has a wife? What's your thoughts on this whole? He got married. Is he married to the game? Did he get married to ayahuasca?
I heard it. Well, I had heard he'd been. I know he dated the Bucks owner's daughter for a bit.
Kind of sick.
But she was like 22.
Not as sick.
Yeah.
And
then I heard he was dating or seeing like some like hippie ayahuasca-y type, which is kind of hot.
Just some dirtbag.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's chick or if that's who knows. I mean, obviously, she's definitely real.
People are calling Mante Teej.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the Teej stuff. No, it's definitely real. But he's he went on Rogan too, wearing a Huega hat. Did you see that book? Rocking the Huega
house. Like I said, Todd's the only thing keeping Huega house in business.
No, I saw what's his shit. Shane Gillis was doing Sunday Conversation with Caleb. He had a Huega shirt on.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
He's hosting the ESPYs. That should be good.
And he's going to be across the street in like a couple weeks.
Girish?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's sick. I didn't know. See, and it's like he's almost gotten too big to see in person. Cause it's like, I don't know if you guys have gone to see like comedy at like a big arena like that, but it just feels so impersonal. It's just like, it's like almost better to just watch it on a TV at that point.
No, yeah, I saw Kevin Hart at SAP, and it was like it was sold out, which was like cool, but it was same thing. It was not
You're
as
like not at a club it's 6. You're literally
right
there,
right,
and it's like you're. But there's just too many. I don't know, too many people. But yeah, I was on the Gillis hype train early, and it's like same with Rogan. I'm not that I'm falling off, but I'm like too many people are on board now. You know what I mean? Some of us got to jump ship and fucking swim elsewhere. I don't know where to. Got to find next ground level somewhere.
But you still like what they have to say, right?
That's what I mean. Exactly. Like Rogues, but he tells the same story. Like I tuned in for a random. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, every now and again I'll listen, and I'm like, I could retell this story word for word, you know what I mean? Like by heart now. Like I don't need to.
Oh, like what he retells it on the pod.
That, and there's just so many people that listen to him and take him as gospel. It's like, hey, you gotta remember this guy's a comedian.
Me as one.
But he's a
for
comedian.
Rogan?
You know what I mean? But he's a comedian at heart. So it's like, yeah, he says a lot of good stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm not turning on. That's what I mean. It's like I've almost done a full 180 to where I'm like, hey.
Him and Crow, it's really good.
Crow?
Russell Crowe.
Oh God, I didn't listen to that one, and he brought up who did.
What was Crow talking about?
It's really good.
Who did he have a bad breakup with?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah. God.
Well, he didn't.
No, Dennis Quaid.
He had an affair. Allegedly had an affair with Meg Ryan.
That's what it was, and he brought up Dennis Quaid on the podcast.
Yeah.
He literally started with it.
Yeah.
Crow's like, oh.
That's the only part I saw. I was like, I can't. I don't know. It
was really good.
When he's got good guests on, where he's not going to be talking 90% of the time. I'm like, I'm in, but I don't know.
Russell Crowe, one of the probably greatest actor in the 90s. I mean, he's...
Yeah, I
Maximus.
mean, he was in he won an
Oscar for the Maximus.
What's the last movie he's been in? Did he, retire? I can't even...
He was...
in some ones you wouldn't think he's in.
Yeah, he was Zeus in Thor Love and Thunder. Just a fucking parody of himself. Just bad. Really bad.
Horrible.
He's really fat. Probably his last good role was probably... have you seen the movie? Is it it's not the other guys. What's the one with Ryan Gosling? Is it The Good Guys?
Oh yeah. I don't think I've seen it, but I think it is The Good Guys.
He was all right in that, and then the long time ago, but when he was with Denzel and when he was Denzel was Frank Lucas, American Gangster.
Never seen it. See, I'm not
It's a big TS one.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, TS watches anything Denzel's in, so.
Yeah. See, I'm not a Denzel guy. Not sold on Remember the Titans. I'm not sold on I mean, that's every podcast I do with Josh. We get into me just because he has a Remember the Titans poster right behind him, and so anytime there's dead air, I'm like,
Have you seen Man on Fire? Movie. That's my favorite Denzel. Man on Fire.
Mm-hmm. No. See, I'm just not
with little Lupita.
No, what's it even about?
It's it's him, Christopher Walken, Mark Anthony, and then what's her Dakota Fanning, like vintage Dakota Fanning, little girl Dakota.
Jesus, Todd.
Well, no, that's what she was a child star. That's but no, it's basically about he was. Denzel's Special Forces. Walken was his guy way back when, and then Denzel's been drinking. He's all fucked up. He wants to kill himself. He tries to kill himself. Gun jams. It's got a second. Yeah, but he's basically a walking drunk, and then Walken's basically hey, Mark Anthony's some loaded guy in Mexico. He's hey. He needs
come work for
his daughter needs a bodyguard, blah blah blah. So basically, and he's a stand up, straight up guy, and then Dakota kind of breaks him down, and then they start becoming really close. And then because the whole premise is he needs a bodyguard because kidnappings in Mexico, especially of affluent people, are very big. So midway, probably quarter of the way through the movie, she gets kidnapped. And she basically gets shot up, survives, but barely, and is supposed to stay in bed, and he's all shot up and
patch himself up.
Well, no. They have him in bed, and he's all bloody and stuff, but he already doesn't want to live, so he wants to die, right? So he basically just makes it his last final mission
to get her.
Not only to get her, but they think she's dead.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because they fucked up the ransom drop, so they think he's dead. So basically, the premise is I'm gonna he's a badass one. He's I'm gonna kill everyone that was involved in this, and he just goes down the line
kind of sick.
And he just it's real. You should watch it. It's a good movie. I want to spoil the ending.
How long ago? What year are we?
That was
a long time ago.
That was probably 2004 to 2006 range.
Prime Denzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he Flight? Is he in Flight?
Yeah.
See, that's a good Denzel movie. Flight.
That's older Denzel though.
Whip. Yeah, no, I know. I know. That's older Denzel.
I'm drunk right now.
Any good movies in that he's older?
The part when he's doing the trial thing.
Yeah. The Cocoa Puff.
And he takes a sip of water and goes, "God help me." And then the person says what'd you say? And he goes, "I said God help me." And people will put that over pictures of hot chicks. It's so
I haven't seen
good.
Those. That is good.
So
God help
good.
me.
He's sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaking.
Yeah, because he's depriving his sauce.
So good.
I forget who it was. Like one of our friends, I think, thought that was based on a real event, and I was like, dude,
Sully?
No. Yeah, exactly. I got him like conflated the Sully story with that, and I was like, no, like it's all made up. That's television.
Speaking of, I just got a Netflix and watched Bin Laden.
Wow.
How do you not send the ground troops at Tora Bora? I mean,
Boog, there's so many books. Talk to John about just send that to John. Oh my God, he'll lose his shit because there was a lot of ground troops. They were super close, but it was Delta Force, so it was a completely different.
Oh, is that when they had him in the?
Yeah, and they didn't know he was there, but they thought he was around.
Right.
But they brought in all the Delta guys, and so it was a completely different group than SEAL Team 6, and so they kind of just skipped over that in the documentary. You know what I mean? So that's why I like watching the documentary. It was sick, and it's like it covers a lot of the key points, but there's like so many little backstories of like.
And John's big into it.
Are you kidding me? He's read every war book you could ever imagine. I think he's on the Korean War now. He's like, I've kind of outdone the Afghanistan-Iraq war.
What about Vietnam?
Oh yeah, me and him are big on Vietnam. The SAW guys, come on, man.
Give it to us. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, did you send him the Halliburton edit with the pacer?
No.
With what?
You know when they were trying to find Bin Laden, or when they had the vision and stuff on the layer, and they're like trying to figure out who's there and if he's there, and the pacer. We called him the pacer, and then they get it.
I said that. I should not even know. I should have made that meme. You know what I mean? It was there for the taking, and I made the joke in Arizona to John, and we were watching the doc, and I was like the pacer because it was right after they started calling him the Halliburton. I was like, he is the pacer. I was like, there's no one I like. Yeah.
The edit he sent, it was like we called him the pacer. And it's like out there hitting a buzzer like joke.
That's so perfect. Fuck, god damn it, Boog. There was our fucking road to stardom. Yeah, I mean, like you were saying before the pod, how bad do you feel? I mean, that's just crazy. Biggest game of your life and blows out the Achilles.
And he was
same thing as KD, like had 3 threes and
no, but they were he had like just hit like 3 threes. Oh. I didn't know. Wait, what do you mean?
That's what he just.
Did Katie hit? Was Katie going off when you did that?
Yeah, I don't remember. It was that. No, it was what's the not Joe Theismann, but someone's fire thing's chirping. It's not ours, but it's someone across the ways. Got chirp.
So good.
No, but what's the Alex Smith comparison?
Theismann.
Was it Theismann?
Yeah.
And I mean, where it's like exact stats, exact position.
Oh, it's one of those.
I mean, just weird. But I mean, you hate to see it, but kind of stoked for my boy Chet to get a finish.
Chet.
Honestly, if you're doing a
ugly fuck,
huge ugly fuck. What?
If you're doing an argumentative essay, here's a topic for you.
Let's see if this is actually an argumentative essay.
Achilles injuries are common now. I think it's because of the vax.
Oh my god!
Counter argument, Rodgers, but
my thing is, I think it's a lot of the shoes guys are wearing now.
Yeah,
I think they're too supportive, and then or were for a long time. Then guys moved to low tops. Yeah, I mean less supportive, and then
because you have Halliburton and Tatum are both mid-20s,
right? KD did it younger. I mean, he's old.
Yeah,
now.
Rodgers is old, so that doesn't really.
Kirk Cousins,
Kirky,
but
tad older.
Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but the basketball ones are non-contact. The Rodgers one, he was sacked.
True.
How many of these are pre-vax? I'm invested.
I don't know. Greenloss was probably post. All 3 of those guys were probably post.
KD pre.
Great KD pre.
Yeah,
I think it has more to do with calf stuff because I think it's coming out that Tatum had calf stuff too.
Right. Well, I thought that's what they said about Halliburton originally. They thought it was a calf thing.
Because when they said with KDs, when your calf is that bad, you start overusing the Achilles.
He did the look back in Golden State. Remember?
What do you mean he did the look back?
It was in game. I think it was Western Conference.
Oh, like he already happened or partial.
He like looked back like someone kicked him.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was out with a calf strain. If you go back,
it feels like someone donkey kicks you.
Right.
Look at those videos.
Right. Yeah.
Like when it snaps and it curls up.
Yeah.
He felt something go. He thought someone kicked him, so he looked back, but it was just the calf going.
I think it has more to do with how long these guys are playing and like
how big they are. I mean, that's something to be said too. Like, there's never been guys this size.
Well, both Tatum and Halliburton were on the Olympic team, so they were playing. I mean, Halliburton had both of them had a couple DNPs, but still they were training camp and like playing and stuff like that.
Full year round.
Yeah, and
a year and a half, I guess.
No, well, Tatum, they won the title. Halliburton made it to the Western Conference Finals Eastern Conference. Then probably had a 2-week break, and then they were into Vegas doing Olympic stuff.
Do you think more guys will sit out the Olympics now because of it, or is it such a coveted spot that if you fucking?
I think now it's pretty coveted.
I think now they for sure sit out a long time with the calf strain.
Oh, you're saying
yeah.
If they feel something, it's no longer. But I feel like they already sit out.
That's the thing. I think like with Steph and Aaron Gordon thing, like apparently it was like the same thing, but Steph was hold out. I think more of Steph's age, but I think he also was like, hey, like I can do more damage to this. If what Gordon was a game 7, like I get it, but Steph's like, or like, do I want to risk some of next? Do I want to risk some of next year because of, and that's kind of but I mean, game 7 of the finals, you have to play.
Yeah.
You have to go for it.
This was such a winnable playoffs for the Warriors too.
I know. Seriously, I know. Seriously,
it was like clear coast. They would have just
like Denver taking OKC to 7. The Dubs could have been
nuts. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about this with my dad. I was like, God, like, could you imagine? Like, they have just so much experience too. They're so young of teams in there. Just have no clue.
Next year, the East is wide the fuck open now.
The East is always ass. They need to go to the top 16 teams. Boog, come on. There's no denying when Bron was in Cleveland and Miami, it was just a clear coast finals town. But then you go top 16. They play the divisions don't matter anymore in any sport. It's like same with baseball. It's like you play everyone every year, so it's just stupid. I have never understood.
I got an early prediction: Luka MVP.
Luka MVP.
He's losing weight. He's on a strict diet.
He's on the right cow fit, huh?
Speaking of, we get an update. Wait a minute.
I'm winning it now.
Hey.
Let's get the max out.
Oh, he's
wait. Hold on. Before you do that, where do you see these challenges at? Is this a TikTok thing?
Yeah, Anthony and Ethan both attempted it, couldn't do it.
Now I'm not. I was never confident, but now I'm like really.
TikTok did it.
I feel
Are
like
you gonna do it or no?
Yeah, I want to try.
I feel like Navarro would kill this. That's why I'm not confident anymore.
He got like 105.
Can I take pickles out?
Yeah. Of course.
It's got to be fully down in a minute. Fully down in a minute. All right, we're doing, what is this called? The Big Mac Challenge?
Challenge 1 minute. I got the timer. Official. All you want to do is get an egg.
Wait, hold on.
Here, no, I'll do stopwatch.
Oh, now this is kind of feeling good. Well, part of it is I need to like have a good.
Here, do you want to?
You Meekers would always take fucking plates to your McDonald's, and it would boggle my mind. I'm like, just eat the fucking cheeseburger.
All right.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I won't.
Drink water or something?
Yeah. You're at 22 seconds.
What?
No. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Halfway there, gentlemen. Oh, Todd's going all. He's got to chew. He's got 20 seconds to chew, folks. He's got 20 seconds to chew. Jimmy. Oh, shit. I should make you laugh. 10 seconds, gentlemen. Do not choke. Do not choke. Jimmy gets it done. 56. Jimmy gets it done. Jimmy got it done. Todd went for the big bite. I low-key made him laugh. Didn't want to risk. Did not want to risk a choke.
Gotta wash the hands now. In back in. I mean, that's just good, clean family fun. Fuck.
That was so. I knew you were balling it up. I was like, oh, he's going.
Yeah. All or nothing. Wow, that was good. I don't care how quick you eat a Big Mac. It always tastes delicious. Oh, wow. Are you spreading out the good news?
I am.
I love that. 56 on camera, too. I mean, the nerves got me a little bit to start. I didn't know we could drink water. The first 2 bites, I was like almost choking trying to get the dry bread down. But, Teej, that's what you got to do. Once you get liquid in there, you just take a bite, a little bit of liquid slides down the gullet.
Shit. I got caught.
That is, wow. I got the adrenaline going back. Woof, we're here. We here.
What did I get, like 110 probably?
Wow, the 10 seconds. I have 4 to spare.
Second.
I
didn't want to commentate and make you guys laugh.
No, that was perfect. But I mean, we couldn't have just dead air though. You know what I mean?
I had to walk us through the finish.
So who's tried that? Just Ethan Anthony?
Oh, and it's all over TikTok. This guy. I saw this guy.
We're just made a clip.
Yeah, clip that.
God, it's hard to think after with the Big Mac sitting in your belly. How is that?
You're 2 for 2 on McD's challenges.
I sure are.
What was the other one?
The nuggets.
Oh no, I did the nut. I was thinking the donuts. My bad.
That wasn't even a challenge, though.
The donuts. Oh yeah. I mean,
That's a regular Saturday for me, Boog. What was it, 30?
25. No, you said I couldn't do it, and so I did.
That's not like a hard challenge, though. For you, yeah.
hey, he's
For
not
you,
that
yeah.
bug. He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
I did 40 and slow. You can't
can
do
do
the
the
Mac. No, you.
All right,
There's
July
no.
1st.
There's no way.
You know what? Golf round July 5th. I'm bringing a Mac. Is that still good? Are we still good for the 5th? All right. Just making sure.
Wait, who's going to that?
Me, Dad, Jim, and probably T. Rando. I mean, we can get 2 tea times.
No.
Get 2 tea times.
Yeah,
Get 2
honestly.
No, I'm gonna be in slow.
No, get 2 tea times. Me and Teej will ride together.
No, I'm gonna be in slow. Fuck it.
We already plan on going slow.
No.
Yeah. I was gonna come down for July 5th, but I didn't.
All right, no, I'll get 2 tea times.
No, you're fine.
With get Tay in there.
We're getting 2 tea times.
Get
No,
Tay-
Tay's
Tay's
going
in
to
New
New
York.
York. What a piece of shit.
Are they actually going
Schedules
to New
a
York?
fucking New York trip on my birthday.
That is
I don't have
his
any
other
other
brother.
I don't have any other time. Why don't you miss your Santa Barbara tournament, dude?
Right. That's tough. Hate to see that. No brotherly
I mean,
love.
I'm the head JV, and I'm freaking missing a game for Taporia Oliveira. I mean,
That's
it's a fight,
crazy.
It's a fight of a lifetime, gentlemen.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
absolutely insane.
No, honestly, I was going to, and Dad was gonna come do it, and then he can't get to a practice, and I literally told him today. I was like, you know what, like I kind of feel like I'm putting you in a tough spot to
Right, just showing up to
yeah.
the game. No
and
practice.
he's like, yeah, I thought about that. That's why I said like you're gonna need to give me a lot of notes. And I was like, but they changed the last games. We're the last game, of course, and it's at 7:30.
Yeah. What do you have scheduled? What could you have scheduled to where they can move your game to early?
No, it's already set.
Wait, but isn't the main card didn't go until like 9? We won't start till like 9, right?
The fight won't, but it's just gonna be shitty, dude.
He's not in the headspace he needs to be in for Taporia Charles.
dude.
Topuria is like a minus 700 favorite.
Dude, he's been hurt. It's not like he's been rolled through everyone. There's a video where it's like, this guy's really...
And I feel like he's not really been tested with the grappling at this higher weight class,
Yeah.
Boog.
Well, no, and fucking, what's his face? Demetrius Johnson and my boy MMA Guru.
That's
If you
so
look
bad that they're boys.
if you look at the Holloway fight and the Volkanovski fight, Topuria could settle in. There was no threat of an early KO or early something like that. Charles is balls to the wall.
Good point.
To start.
Yeah, gonna push the pace.
Yeah. So he can't get into his swag, as Guru said.
I can't even believe that, like, him and Mighty Mouse, that's even a thing. But I mean, like Mighty Mouse said, he brings up a lot of good points. You can't totally rule out what that guy says.
How about Ariel just ripping Jon Jones?
Because he's a big Aspinall guy.
And did you see the new Jon Jones footage?
I didn't see it yet.
It was bad.
Really?
He's just talking about, like, it clearly drunk. Or
is he on the phone? Or was he at the scene?
At the scene, like cops were like talking because it seems like he went away from a hit and run, classic Jon Jones.
And then he returned?
No, and then they found him. It was kind of hard. I just watched the clips. I didn't watch the full, which I need to do. It's like 20 minutes of footage, but I just watched the quick. And he's like, my brothers take guys out, like my brothers disappear guys or something like that. And I was like, what are you even like? Clearly on a bender, probably coked out of his mind. Who knows? But yeah, it just not how you want to end your career. Crazy.
Not a good look. Not a good look on the UFC.
No, but I mean, their hands are kind of tight.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
And they met his number.
That's what I mean. They did everything they possibly could. And then he starts calling for the Francis Ngannou. And we're like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Because then it looks like you're ducking Aspinall.
That's what I mean. I'm the biggest Jon Jones guy there is, but I'm like, that's just a bad look.
Stuck him.
The duck.
It's all good. McGregor will be back soon. And
oh my God,
that's so crazy. What is he even up to? That's funny. I haven't had a check in.
He's playing rec league soccer. That's what he's doing.
That's incredible. Just beer belly yet or what?
Nah, he's
still in shape.
Proper number 12 belly.
But you got to think, if he's playing soccer, the leg must be good.
I mean,
in a rec league?
Yeah, no, that's rec leagues.
What do you mean he's kicking shit?
I know, and he's slide tackling like an asshole. I have seen some of those videos, and these guys are like
repping 10s, so sick. But no, I think
10s, Jordan 10s,
Neymar 10.
Oh.
But no, I think obviously his comeback's gonna be huge. But I will say I'm trying to get me, T, Rando, Rudy, and Ed to go to Crawford, Canelo.
Wow, that'd be sick.
In Vegas? Is it September?
In the Allegiant. But I even said, like, even if we don't go, even if it's like hell expensive and we don't go to this fight, I still want to be in Vegas for that fight.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge. That's yeah. No, that'd be a fun one to go to. And I
staying with Uncle Chad or what?
Still mops him. What'd you say?
Staying with Uncle Chad.
Is he in Vegas now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He's been in Vegas.
Oh, I thought he was somewhere else. I don't know.
You got Canelo. I got T-Bud, man.
Nah, dude, Canelo's so much better of a pure boxer.
Oh, T-Bud, man.
In a fight, straight up fight, yeah, Crawford. Yeah, I mean, you allow Crawford to throw in a leg. Have you seen videos of him just fucking around? He'll throw leg kicks, takedowns. He's like, could be a legit fighter if he trained MMA his whole time.
Did you see that they tried to make him McGregor boxing and MMA?
No.
And Crawford said no to the MMA?
He
just said he didn't want to take kicks from McGregor.
Yeah, I totally get that. You would have to do almost like it'd have to be like a mixed rule. Like you couldn't, the kicks would be too crazy for McGregor. Like Crawford would never get close. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like he's good, but he's never trained at that level in this fighting style.
So why don't you just say no kicks?
Because then that's whack. Because then it turns into like a Muay Thai. I guess you could do like a dirty Muay boxing. Thai, but no kicks, where you have punches, or elbows, knees. Yeah, dirty boxing. Yeah. I guess
Mike Perry's league.
Little DB action.
DBX.
And you see Paige Van Zandt come back. Where?
He co-owns with Perry.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, get that mic in
I
the-
mean, Mike Perry owes that to him after he got him hooked up with his wife, man. So
Sexy.
his corner woman. That's crazy.
Bro, I didn't tell you, I hate to stay on the fight stuff, but no one wants to fight Detail in boxing. No one wants to fight.
I don't think I've ever seen Detail win a fight.
That's true. No, in boxing though, he absolutely demolished this one guy, and all these people just talk shit to him, and then he's kind of doing what McGregor did in MMA, where he's like, it's a big, obviously not as big of a payday, but he's giving these guys a chance at a big payday, and then when the opportunity comes, they're like, nah, like don't really want, you know what I mean? Like, kind of cower.
He's KO'd his last 2 guys.
He's sick though. He should have been boxing the whole time.
Yeah.
He's no business fucking MMA.
Jake Paul don't want it. I'll say that right now. I'm serious.
Is he already calling him out?
Yeah, he called
Jake
out.
Paul will fucking fight you ass.
He called out Paul. He called out Nate. He called out Masvidal, Woodley.
Has-beens calling out has-beens.
Yeah, that's not the
Till's
best.
next.
Till's a never was.
No, whoa, easy Martell.
Wow.
That's a Space Jam quote. Got it on the chest.
No,
I thought that was replaced.
That's replacements.
It's when she's talking to Charles Barkley. Doesn't she?
Because she calls him a has-been. Yeah. No. You're some wannabe that looks like Charles Barkley. You're just some wannabe that looks like.
Yeah. That's so good. That's a weird part of the movie. That
is a weird part.
As a kid, you're like, what the fuck?
That's a Basketball Jones playing in the back. Basketball.
That's funny
So
as
good.
fuck. Yeah, that is
Shout
nice.
out.
Replacements was another always on TV.
Yeah,
Just like
TNT always had it on.
background
Yeah.
noise. Replacements.
I dropped a That'll Do Pig. That a couple golf rounds ago.
Oh, because you saw a fat guy.
Yeah, something happened. I was like, That'll Do Pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do.
Not the bloody Mick. I'm from Wales. Whatever.
Classic.
That is honestly a classic. Maybe Gene's best movie is The Replacements. Behind Enemy Lines.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers is really good. Jimmy Chitwood just bricking a fucking layup.
I'll make it.
Boys, what you been up to? I mean, I know we've been big boy.
My man over here didn't even do it.
Just ball, man. Just ball.
Yeah, you're both balling out now, coaching. I mean, getting excited for the season and be playing each other. It's getting all too real. Boog, big predictions before the pod. Don't need to repeat them, but big predictions, which we love. Yeah, I mean, Boog, you're doing the Ride Cows Challenge. Everything going on with that? I mean, I don't know if you're trying to get off that.
We could talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Throw in the
Basically-
damn towel.
I mean, I know people talk, about. I know people talk. I know. Listen. I know.
Here we go.
No. I know people talk shit. Okay, and they text back and forth and say,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not
Is this actually
doing
happening?
shit. No, yeah, of course. That's why he knows everything. But
I don't know.
No, just listen. Okay. I know. Okay, it's laugh. Okay, but it's all good. Okay, because I know. No, listen. I know. I know the recipe. I know the recipe. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to track shit, and I have to work out. And I did a lot. I was doing a great job. Okay, but sometimes, I'll just be honest. I fell off on the lift workout side, and then fucking hold on. And then, hold on, I'm talking, brother.
What did you say?
It was a
It's a MMA
Tony
clip.
Ferguson.
So good.
But then, of course, the food. I kind of wavered a little bit, but I feel good with where I'm at, and let me just say, I'm pulling, with how I'm looking. So
I will say you look a lot like you're
Pulling.
not that you were like big,
Pulling
but, like,
what?
your face looks like a lot
Women.
like slimmer. I don't know if it's just like the beard or what, but like, I mean, I'll give it to you. So
It's diet, by the way.
One, not that it matters. A couple of things of mine. One, no one's talking shit. The only shit I've been talking is I've been trying to get the Mitch before pictures for a while, but I haven't gotten those yet. But
that's rude, right? That's patient confidence.
no, I will say I had a nice laugh when I was in the McDonald's parking lot and you were doing the challenge, and I see you and T Rando pulling up behind me. I'm like, oh well, I guess cheat day for Boog meat.
It was a drink order. Oh.
No, it was not a drink order. Wait, but well, one thing though, you have to, if you want to take it seriously, you can't be working out at mom's gym. You needs to be. You need to go to a gym.
I agree. And honestly, the one Dad goes to is $15 a month, and it's right next to the Nob Hill, or I shouldn't. Well, yeah,
right. Yeah,
right next to
yeah,
one of the places I work at.
Shitness 19. Yeah.
I think it's Vigor now, but
Vim and Vig.
But
yeah, Vim and Vigor. Yeah.
But no, like, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but like, starting work like 5:36, and then shooting up to Gilroy and shooting back down. I mean, I'm like,
that's. I mean, you got to make time. You got to make the time.
I know, but
yeah, no, I feel.
What time is you have to be at Gilroy?
4, but I usually get there like 3:30.
And you get off at 1?
No, I get off at like 2:30.
Yeah, that's tough, but that's a tangled web you lead, man.
You know, we're focused on.
Christopher got a gym. Can you lead these boys in some
That's
workouts?
actually
Beep that out.
Yeah, I mean, just make it a team thing. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna show you guys.
I
how
gotta
to
look
lift
up
and
to who won in the A division. But no, actually, I got there pretty early today, and there was no one in the weight room, and I did a little circuit.
That's what I was saying.
Good.
It might, or like,
Why
even
don't you
after,
do that?
But you guys don't have the late time. That's what sucks. If you had the late time, and you could just be in there at fucking 8:30 on your own.
I'll set the alarm, Pablo. You can get home.
See ya, pops. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a lot, and that's like the one thing I have trouble with too is like undertaking a lot at once. It's almost like I need to get in a rhythm of working out, and then I need to tack on the tracking food. Like I can't do all at once. I'm like, this is too much I'm doing. But once you're like once I get the scheduled rhythm, it's like, okay, now I can start tracking food better.
I'm not, and Ryan and I go back and forth on this. I'm not the biggest believer in tracking the food.
And I use tracking loosely.
Shout out, right, Cal.
Fuck you, right? I'm just talking about
it is hard. Like, well, I don't mean to interrupt. But
no,
like,
you're good.
When you go to a restaurant with your family, or like when I'm
right
Friday, Saturdays with the guys, like it's tough.
100%. And that's what I mean. And like, I 100% use the word tracking lightly. I just mean watching what I eat. Because I've fuck around and ate Chipotle the last 8 days. You know what I mean? Which is fine, but like...
Yeah, Chipotle's not bad.
Could be a lot better. There's a lot of salt in Chipotle. There's a ton.
Like,
but yeah, it could be better.
Me and my dad, because my dad brings him up, and he's like, in college and like right now, like he's like very strict during the week, and then on the weekend, you kind of like...
Tee it high and let it fly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
different strokes, different folks.
So yeah, I mean, Rye obviously is very. Rye doesn't really track his stuff anymore. I mean, when he's been doing it for so long, you kind of have an idea of what
you're putting in.
What's hitting. But I always tell him like, I need to do a thing on his page of like work hard, play hard thing of like, you know, people that do drink and stuff like that, but also the mindset of being like, okay, if it's Saturday and I know I have a party and I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to drink high noons, then maybe not go high on the carb breakfast. And I'm like, I'm just eating protein, and then I'm going to be doing my carbs when I'm drinking the alcohol.
I wonder, is anyone doing something like that? Which is like, it's kind of hard to promote. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's like
no. It's just
people do it with fast food.
Like how to eat healthy or fast
food.
How
to eat fast food and lose weight.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like something like that where it's like how to maintain strength while drinking. You know what I mean? But
right. Well,
it's hard to put it in a way that doesn't make you sound like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not for me. It's not a strength thing. It's me of just like wanting to like. Feeling good and also like looking good is like, okay, like I know like, hey, I know that we're going to Black Bear Diner, you know, for your birthday, so I know I'm gonna load up there, which is fine. But now I know, like, okay, I won't need to eat lunch, and then dinner I could probably, like, not have as many carbs and just do protein stuff. Yeah, but like with the drinking stuff, okay, yeah, I know, like, I'm not gonna go haywire this morning and for lunch because we have a barbecue and we're probably gonna, having some drinks and go out after. And then it's like, and then you gotta also, I don't think it'd be also be like, okay, if I get drunk and we're getting Jack and stuff like that, like,
right, or like needing to drink before, or needing to eat before you drink, so you're not getting absolutely fucked up.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? Like adding that into, but yeah, that's, I mean, that would be
that stuff. I think, yeah.
But like again, it's hard to market in a way that's.
But it's also. What is that?
Oh, that we were getting a mass alert.
Oh,
Tammy.
Wow.
Couldn't be Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Couldn't be the boys. That's for sure.
But I think it's also about knowing your body and what works for you, because every thing's different.
Yeah,
so.
and like my dad once said that he was sitting in the parking lot with your dad chowing. I think it was either McD's or Jack in the Box.
Classic.
And my dad asked your dad, should we be doing this? And your dad said something like, we're only here once.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Sounds about right. Or this is America. Or, I mean, that's what, like, kudos to my father, because he's like, I have money, I'm going to spend it. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like, not that he's like blowing money, but it's like, there's no reason to, like, so many people say never do anything they want to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I want to do something, I'm going to go do it. Like, he's always had that attitude, which I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, money's never been. I just bought Morg's 3 jerseys. She's big into hockey jerseys now that she's going to start collecting them. And I was just like, fuck yeah.
Did you get her?
3.
All Sharks or
watch this? No Sharks. Landeskog from the Avalanche.
Yeah. Gabriel
Cooley from Utah.
Okay.
Which is, they came out with the new logo. I was looking for one with the new logo. Didn't
with
have
the mammoths,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. But it just says Utah. They're still sick. And then, God, who was the last one? I forget. Someone from, I think, the Minnesota. It's from the Wild. But I was like,
Zetterlund?
Marsh. Marshy.
No,
Marsh.
no.
That's Marchand.
Yeah, no. I was. That's one I was gonna get. She's like, "Do I get a Marchand?" I was gonna get her a Pittsburgh Marchand. I was like,
You mean Boston?
Boston. Yeah. Bruins Marchand. And then she was like, "No, like I'd want to get a Flora." I was like, "Fuck you, then. I'm not getting you one."
He's a free agent this year.
There's no way he doesn't go back.
Well, there's rumors he'll go to the Leafs.
I think he's going.
And then
SJ.
Marner to the Sharks.
Dude, I don't want Marner. He's ass. Sharks need to stop picking up ass guys from other teams.
And guess, well, shout out Jumbo, Hall of Fame today. Did you see that?
No.
Beefed up my resume book.
Got inducted, but he was coming back from a trip. He was staying with Austin Matthews or doing something with Austin Matthews.
No, they're super close.
Yeah.
When they came,
Matthews can't fucking. He's like hard and he fucking disappears when it matters.
big time. But no, when they came down here, when they played San Jose, they stayed with or not stayed.
Well, because Marner, when Marlowe was on Toronto, Marner stayed with
sense.
with Marlowe. So that's another connection. Marner, come home, baby.
I don't know, man. Big
I see Marner out
there. They need to go get someone that's like.
They need to get someone so me and Mick's tickets go up in value, which horrible investment. We're never going to use them during the week.
So funny. Yeah, you guys are going to just save up for weekend gigs and fucking go to the 365, which is fine. But
yeah.
Or me and Morgs are going to be going to a lot of Sharks games.
Yeah.
He's gone. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. You're right across the street now, and you're like, yeah, I go.
But also, like, if practice ends early, I could just dip out and
yeah, you're right here.
And right here,
have a parking spot.
Yeah.
Fuck, out of Coke. That's a bad feeling.
There's a couple glass bottles in there.
Wow, dude, I got 2 glassies in there. Love that. That's big.
2 Mexicanos.
And I got pie sitting in the cupboard. No microwave to warm them. Fuck, cherry pie.
Whoa, we'll go. Get a.
Need some apple.
We need to get a extension cord.
Yeah, honestly, we just need to text the landlord because we rent and they'll come and fix it free of cost.
I know. I got to. Well, I got to email Dorstead.
That's so ridiculous. And the parking. Well, did we ever figure out the parking? Did you look again? Did they expire in June?
So
1st?
I need to ask. I'm gonna ask our boy T Hate because I looked it up and it says I don't know if we only get one or
that cannot
because it says when you look up it says limit of passes and it says one. So I don't know if it's one per unit or because technically if you think about it, it's a 2-car garage.
Yeah,
so
then I'll take it and you and JB just park in the garage because your car would fit with JB's.
Yeah, but
there's no way it'll fit with mine.
So I had to because I was gonna just do it for mine, but I also have I got a whole fucking thing. My fucking registration's expired.
Oh, so you need
I can't. Then you current to get it, but I can't get.
So funny.
I didn't need a smog last year. I need a smog this year.
2 years.
And my check engine light's been on for over 2 years, so I got to get that fucking fixed.
What in Christ? Over 2 years? You've never taken it to like a Craigan's and just had them run the light just to see what it is?
I know it's the same thing that happened before. It's going to be like $3,000 to fix.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I had to pull a fuse out of my car.
Really?
It's big things, yeah.
I love that. Getting your hands dirty. What was it? What was the fuse to?
So I had this thing in the back of my car that was really weird, like the sunshade. Like wouldn't go down, and then Dan broke it. It went down.
Shut up.
And then for some reason, like every time, like after I get a car wash, they must like hit something because it makes this like horrendous buzzing noise every time I put it in reverse. So I looked it up and was like, "Yeah, pull the fuse," and
it worked. Yeah. Nice, good on you. Yeah,
of course I had to have TS help me out, but
come on.
Attention, all the proud, the bold, and the beautifully bald. It's time to elevate your grooming game with the Manscaped Dome Shaver Plus. Designed for precision, comfort, and a flawless finish, this shaver is the ultimate tool for keeping your dome as smooth as your best pickup lines. Whether you're maintaining a sleek style or embracing the shine with confidence, the Dome Shaver Plus has you covered. Join over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and use code TROUGH, that's TROUGH, Trough, for 15% off of your entire order at manscaped.com.
Are you looking for a grooming upgrade? The Dome Shaver Plus electric shaver adapts to your head's contours for a smooth, hassle-free shave. And now, I don't have, obviously, bald hair right now, bald head, but I was going back and forth. Do I break out the Dome Shaver, or do I just go get a little boy's haircut and call it a day? I went with the little boy cut this time, but the next, who knows? Maybe the Dome Shaver. It's got 4 skinless steel, skin-safe rotary blades to reduce nicks, cuts, and deliver a perfectly bald look without uneven hair patches. That's the worst. With Flex Adjust technology, every blade stays perfectly close to your scalp for a precise finish. The powerful 8,000 RPM motor delivers effortless shaving performance with less strokes and irritation. The long-lasting rechargeable battery has up to 60 minutes of runtime, which you won't need because it's so effective. When a charge is needed, you can save time with the 10-minute quick charge option, which is, just perfect. Because the Dome Shaver Plus is waterproof, also enjoy wet or dry operation. I'm a dry guy through and through. The Dome Shaver Plus is ergonomically designed to fit comfortably in your hand and effortlessly navigate every curve of your scalp. With a magnetic blade pad and hair chamber, cleanup is a breeze, making sure your Dome Shaver Plus stays fresh and ready to deliver a smooth shave every time you need it.
Dry guy.
Get the Dome Shaver Plus today and experience a shave that is as smooth as you deserve. Get 50% off for your entire order with code TROUGH at manscaped.com. That's 15% off with code TROUGH, TROUGH, at manscaped.com.
Trough.
Escape.
Netanyahu, Benjamin Button.
Speaking of, did you see the Trump tweet today, the AOC thing?
No. I've been so busy at work. I haven't been able to. It sucks.
So, of course, it's so but politics aside, it's so dumb. Like you don't being in that position, and she is calling for his impeachment because of the missile strikes over Iran, and she's saying that was like against the unconstitutional. But I'm like, no, that's not. It's clearly, and Biden did strikes on Yemen and all this other stuff.
Exactly.
So anyway, long story short, like the impeachment, she got killed by Democrats too, like to vote or whatever. But then Trump wrote this just scathing tweet today, ripping her, and some guy on Twitter. It's like, because it literally, like, the way he wrote it, it was, you have to look at it. But some guy on Twitter, but he's like, I had to put this with the Star Wars team, and it's like the yellow letters. And it's it's like, da, 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 and it's just like the whole tweet. It is so, I was
funny.
dying laughing. It was,
no. That's because the internet's undefeated. It doesn't matter what's tragedy. Oh,
it's just like a good 3-minute laugh. Just God, that's so good. Like her rantings.
Exactly. In a galaxy far away.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, but I saw him yesterday when they broke the truce, and he's like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I was like,
those tweets today were good too with everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the Mets in scoring position. They know what the fuck they're doing.
So good. That's such a good fucking...
Yeah. No, it was all over today. It was stuff like that.
Incredible. Yeah, that shit's crazy, though. I mean, I know we don't really need or think about it too much, but, like, U.S. fucking sending off rockets themselves is nuts.
Well, I was explaining to...
And sending B-2s from Missouri. Crazy.
Because mom was like, because Iran threatened us or whatever.
Right.
She's like, what's gonna happen? I'm like, that'd be like one of our JV basketball teams going to the Warriors saying, "Oh, we're gonna beat you guys" or something.
Did you see the video of them
even
launching missiles at the American air bases in Qatar, and all the SAM sites, there's surface-to-air missiles, just shot them all down, and all the Americans are sitting there like, suck my red, white, and blue fucking dick, bitch. And it's like all the guys on base, and they were just so fired up. I'm like, ooh, those are not.
I also don't understand.
Not the guys you want to hit.
I don't. Maybe you have more info on this, but like the letting people know beforehand, like, hey, we're gonna bomb you guys. I don't understand that at all.
Well, I think the
like, hey, just so you guys know, we're going after these targets. Or no, you don't say targets. You say we're going to bomb your bases.
And I think the reasoning is you want to make sure civilians aren't there, right? It's a cover your ass type deal. So if you say you're going to bomb, and that's what a lot of both sides have been doing, has been hiding shit in hospitals. You know what I mean? Staging stuff in so. You either bomb the hospital with civilians in it, or you say, "Hey, we're going to bomb this target."
Oh, that's why they're saying Israel, the human shield, well, not human shields, but they're
they're
highly populated stuff.
Exactly. So that's, I think, why you do it. I also think
is that part of like the UN or something like that?
Right, it could be rules of engagement or whatever they have in the. Who knows? I not a wartime,
wartime consigliere.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think a lot has to do with that. I also think that right now, I think they try to use it as a negotiation tool, right? If you say you're going to hit these places, maybe there's negotiating on the backside that we're not seeing that they're using. But it's crazy. The satellite images from Fardow or whatever, the nuclear enrichment site, it's just like 3 huge holes because it's like 300 feet underground. So you have to throw in bunker busters, which are like these crazy ass bombs that don't explode until they go like 200 feet underground. So they first burrow a hole. So like when you look at the holes, it just looks like huge craters.
And they come down from the plane?
Yeah, from the B-2s, which flew in from Missouri and air refuel like 7 times. So sick. Like that's the crazy part. Like, why did they come from Missouri? Shouldn't have done it because So it's so the operation's sick. Midnight Hammer, I think.
Yeah.
But so what they did was they took 2 planes in the daytime, flew them to Guam, 2 B-2s, and so they used it as a head fake. They thought they were coming from the other side of the world. So in the middle of the night, after they had sent those planes out, they took 7 B-2s, flew from the other side of the world, using all their air refueling. Like they have bases, obviously America has bases all over the world. So they go up, air refuel. So those guys didn't touch ground for, I think it was 36 hours.
Oh, fuck.
I think they had 2-man crews, each flew about 18 hours, but they have a bathroom. Like that's what, like these planes, you see them, they don't look, they're huge. They have a bathroom, they have microwaves, like everything on board they need to like make it as comfortable as possible. But
how fast are you going? What's cruising altitude on those fuckers?
I don't think they go as fast, but they go so high. Like, I think B-2s go higher than they do go fast. And so they had like planes on, like they were escorted the whole way. You know what I mean? So it was like,
okay.
Until they got to Iranian airspace where they needed to go invisible, which again, the blip on the radar is smaller than it would be for a Mockingbird. How crazy is that? Like it's fucking insane the amount of refraction and shit they do to build these planes. But so they go in, bomb them, and then they fly out and then get out of Iranian airspace, join up with the boys, fucking cruise back home. Crazy.
That's nuts.
Absolutely insane. And like the Pentagon released footage of them taking off, and it's in night vision. So it's just the green footage of the B-2s just making their way to the runway. It's
they put
fire me up.
They play Danger Zone in the background for that?
Should have. And that's the thing. Like, it sucks because, like, you asked me, should we have bombed Iran? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to say about did they have enriched nuclear or enriched uranium? Like, not to the degree where they could have made nukes. Were they getting there? Yes. Was it just a ploy to negotiate? Probably. Should we have bombed them? Probably not. But there's nothing sicker than the military at work. The U.S. military just firing on all cylinders is just so
just in time for the 4th too.
That's what I mean. It's just those are your tax dollars hard at work. Fuck the paper, the people fixing the freeways.
I mean, Boog Me could have came out on the 4th. Would have been
a lecture.
Would have been sick.
How close were you? Were you early morning, babe?
4:02, 4 hours off.
Oh,
Wee push. TS, not good coaching in the background. We need more push out of that. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I just get hung up on the military.
Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's crazy how like.
Boog, I think you need to join.
Still got time. I'm running out of time. I think you got until 32 to join to do most jobs, and then
I can't. I don't think I could pass basic training with my.
You could pass basic training. Are you fucking? That's what you should do.
Dude, I started shooting around. I got a fucking pain in my elbow. I'm like, fuck me. I'm telling Ryan, I'm like, I need to go fucking see a chiropractor. I was fucking hitting jumpers though, but.
Wow, that's crazy. We should all do the physical fitness test for the standard military.
I'm down.
It's honestly like there's some that are like strange. I forget. I was looking at these the other like couple months ago because I was like, what are you know what I mean? Who are they accepting into our military?
Let's do the.
But the running one's like probably like it's not even hard. It's like 2 miles and probably 20 minutes or something. I forget something.
Oh,
like that,
that's
where
not
it's like
bad.
you could brisk walk it if you really needed to. You know what I mean? Like you could fast walk it and be probably fine. But yeah, it'd be interesting. There's some strange ones, but you'd be fine. Are you kidding me? That's easy work, slight work.
What about the Navy SEAL stuff?
No, you're not getting through Hell Week. You're not getting through Hell Week, dude. There's this kid, and I'm not saying his name because I respect him and I think he's a really good guy. But his whole life, I went to school with him. He's a grade below me, but he like at St. Lucy's and stuff. All he wanted to do was be a Navy SEAL his whole life. That's all he dreamed of. Every Halloween, Navy SEAL. Like, up until he was far too old to be dressing as a Navy SEAL. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, we get, you're almost stealing valor at this
we get
point.
it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just cutting it close. But anyways, he goes to Reno, and he checks all the boxes, right? He's a physical specimen. He's shorter, which they prefer over in the Marines a lot of the time. Just, a lot of the guys, I shouldn't say prefer, but it just seems like it works better, right? A lot of the shorter guys, the taller guys, don't seem to make it as much. Anyways,
I'll just be a sniper.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you're good. Just sniper. But anyways, he goes to Buds, and he made it, I think, 3 days, and just like couldn't and like I said, it's all he's wanted his whole life, like, and just couldn't do it, which is crazy. Because I you see people and you're like, oh, like if there's anyone that could, it'd be him. But like, you know what I mean? Nah, I was like, that's crazy. Like I couldn't even imagine. And now he had to do mandatory years in the military. Like you can't just sign up and go home. You're sign up for a specialty, but
so now he's just in the Navy.
Yeah, which is fine. And I think he's already done. This might be his last year.
Join the Navy. Great story on that stolen valor thing you're talking about.
Oh gosh, you attract these kind of people.
No.
It's usually them that are stealing the valor.
Oh really?
Oh, big time. They just have no idea. It's like the people that catch pedophiles and they're all just special needs people. And it's like, hey, bravo, man. I guess you got another one off the street, but this guy's clearly mentally retarded.
No, I think it was me and Joe. It was either freshman year of college or it was early college. And we were back, it's summer, and we were going to a Shoreline concert. Classic. And we were going, and not to put him on blast, but there was a time when almost all of Joe's wardrobe was from Goodwill. Like do you remember that? Like we would go to Goodwill trips. Like
he could afford clothes, Joe. Yeah. Like you don't need to be shopping at Goodwill.
But we did find some good stuff. Anyway, we were going to Goodwill to get stuff for this concert, and there was, in my size, a full army. That's literally had everything. Yeah. I'm like, Joe, look at this.
So good.
I'm like, if I wore this tonight, I'm not buying a drink all night.
At a country concert, especially.
Yeah, I know. And he's
but
like,
you can't drink in fatigues. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
But then I was like thinking about it, and he's like, dude, I don't think you can do that. I'm like, that's pretty bad. I'm like,
highly illegal.
Yeah,
highly illegal. Well, every surplus store, like the surplus store.
No, yeah, they all have.
They have them, and it's like it's so tempting. You know what I mean? It's just something. There's the little devil on your shoulders, like just wear it.
Dad would wear Grandpa's sheriffs, and he got 20% off at Amado's.
No, he got it for free. I thought they just gave him the bag and they're like, hey, like we appreciate
that. Might have been so. There was.
But either way, I mean, hilarious.
Yeah.
Just wearing the cop uniform as a costume. And then fucking a 40-year-old cop uniform. Hardly fits.
Santa Clara County Sheriff.
Aye, Captain. That is so funny. But yeah, I mean, that's what my cousin kind of got in trouble for. Was he walked off of a military, kind of went AWOL first, so walked off a base with all of his. He brought a fucking M4 to our house on Christmas Eve one year, and we were like, yo, me and John are like 6 years. No, we're probably must have been 8, 9, whatever, around there. We're old enough to like know guns at this point and like playing. Probably 10. We're probably 10. I was probably 10 because I was for sure playing some COD. You know what I mean? So M4 was my gun. I was like, wow, this is both cool and insane to have a military issue weapon inside the house right now. Had the grenade launcher attached. Obviously, no grenades. But like what are we doing? But yeah, so me and John are like, this is suspect at best. And then he was going and getting free stuff in uni. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie.
It's safe to say he's no longer in the military. But boys, I think we did it. Anyone got anything before we head out? Boog, Meek, any Boog's final thoughts? Jerry's final thoughts?
Jerry.
Bojangle. I think he takes the West this year.
Oh my God.
I mean, just
maybe a 2 seed, 1 seed, and
shout out Giants getting Devies.
I mean, Rafi, we love that. I'm going with Rafi. I'm not going
Rafi.
with Devies. Rafi. All right, y'all. Until next time, thank you.
Love y'all.
Peace.
24-0, baby.